folks, welcome back to the ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet, and we are reaching the end of our first season here at BOWERS PITSEA. We've only been here for half the season, but as you can see, we've not done terribly badly. We're sitting just one place short of the playoffs, but unfortunately, despite us picking up wins, the teams above us have been winning as well, which, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. We're almost there, but not quite. Yeah, so we've played a few games. Some matches have gone well. Some matches have gone really badly, and it's really hard to know which team is turning up. We've also had players who've left because we've decided to get rid of them. We've had players who've left because their loans have ended and haven't wanted to continue on loan here because the parent club wants to offer them elsewhere. And we've had players who've left because their loan has been cancelled because we're not playing them in a specific position, and that's annoying. But we have brought some players in as well. Let's have a look at the players in and those who've gone out, and then we'll have a little look at how we've got on over the last few games. So we are players out at the minute. The one player is on the way out, hopefully. Connor Sheridan, striker extraordinaire. We just cannot get this lad playing. His attributes suggest that he should be better than he is, but there's something about him that just doesn't really work for what we're trying to do. And it doesn't make sense, but wherever he's been, it's just not worked. And that's an interesting one, and I'd love to get people's opinion as to why that might be. But other players who have gone, you knew about John Harrison leaving. Well, unfortunately, Tom Pilkinson's gone back to St Albans City because they wanted us to play him in the centre of midfield, but we wanted to play him at the back. And that's the way it was. They said no, and so he's not going to get any games for them when he was playing every day for us. But we have brought in some players to kind of help us on the way, and you'll see a couple of players who have come in, 3 players actually. Carlos Gleedle, who is a player who can play right at the back or in the centre of midfield. He's kind of a decent backup considering we've lost John Harrison. I think he fills that gap quite nicely. This lad, Akina Okadura, is on loan from Sleaford Town. I think he's literally just joined us, so he's not played at all. I think he could be really, really solid. All of these mental attributes are in the high single figures, so there's nothing really super negative about him. But he's absolutely massive. He's got a jumping reach of 16, but he's linking that up with a heading of 11. Which suggests, and a technique of 8. So all of that suggests he's not going to be too bad from corners and free kicks and stuff like that. I think we can make the most of this guy. I'll probably be proved wrong, but he excites me a little bit. And on a free transfer, Kai Perkins, I bought this guy to play up top. He was awful. He had a terrible game in his first game up top. Played him on the right side, and he scored 2 goals. So there we go. Let's have a look at these matches, because when you folks last saw what we were up to, I think this was the game at... Was it this one? I think it might have been this one. Hercules United away. We drew 0-0 there. We followed that up with another 0-0 draw. We were doing very, very well at stopping anyone scoring, but we were dreadful in front of goal. Something had to change, and change it did. We changed the tactic, and as you can see, it's turned it into the biggest lottery as to what's going to happen. We played Hornchurch, beat them 5-3. We were behind, we were in front, we were level. It was mad. Mundle with 2 goals, Muskie with a hat-trick. It was glorious. Away against Great Wakering, lost that 3-1, Muskie with a goal, but then home against Concord, beat them 4-2. They were struggling in the league. Mundle with 2, Muskie and Blacker. And then away from home, I thought, well, we're doing well. We changed the formation. I'll show you what that looked like. And then played that formation at home against Enfield, who were 1 position above us, or they were in the playoffs. Beat us 5-1, and this guy Musa absolutely demolished us. Muskie scored for us. But this guy, I mean, he doesn't look that good. But yeah, we couldn't get anywhere near him. They were playing him, I think, up front as a advanced playmate, an advanced forward, and he just he was just getting through us all the time. Our defenders could not deal with him. So I was thinking, that's not good. So we went to Walthamstow. They're doing well. They're one position, I think, below us. And then we just go and absolutely smash them out of sight. Kai Perkins with a couple of goals, the new guy, Musquet and Blacker. We were outstanding in that match. Really superb. And it looked like, this game we deserved to get something out of, probably a draw, and it probably deserved to be a draw in this game. It was just goals galore, though. So I have literally no idea what's going to happen against Romford. It is going to be a complete mystery whether we are going to come out all guns blazing or just completely capitulate. Either is a possibility, but we have hopefully a little bit of solidity at the back now. But this is how things sit at the minute. We're 5 points behind Felixstowe. We're way behind on goal difference, so we really need to the teams above us to start dropping points, and well, they aren't doing that at the minute, and we do need to start sort of pushing our way away from these teams behind us, because there's a great swathe of teams down here in the sort of 40 to 34 points. But I feel we could push ourselves into this mix, but it requires a good run, and we can't win one, lose one, win one, lose one. So today's really important, I think, against Romford, who are one place below us. They are going to be a challenge to deal with, but let's not forget we've already played Averley not too long ago, and we beat them 1-0. So this is going to be fun. Let's have a look quickly at the formation that we're going to be playing. Oh, look, it's back to this one again. This is what we went back to when we won 4-1. This is what we were playing. This is what we're playing. And I think this works against the poorer teams. And I think we'll bring this out against the poorer teams. But against the better teams, this seems to be a lot more effective at keeping them quiet. So we've got Akine Uduo, who I'm excited about. His passing's not bad either. I like this guy. What's the negative there? Where is the negative? He's unambitious. Well, he doesn't need to be ambitious at BOWERS and PITSEA. Right, let's go and do it. Right, here we go. Early highlights by the look of it. And they've managed to clear it away. It's us in the red, just so you know. And it's Okuduru getting his first touch of the ball all the way back here. 1 minute in. Palmer plays it long. Lovely ball. It's Blacker. Oh, Mundle. It's in. It's completely a complete lucky goal, bouncing all over the place. But Mundle just smashes it off something or somebody, and it goes in. So Blacker here gets the ball. Mundle just peels off here. He goes in. It hits Taylor, and in it goes. We get the goal because it was on target. But great opening minute or so. Right, Boiling has got the ball. Chips it in. We didn't get on the end of that, but that's nicely done. Taylor in to Perkins, back to Palmer Brown. He's going long. We can't pick it up, but it's Mundle who's done really well here to find Blacker, and now they're in trouble. Here's Mundle. Is he going to find another pass? He's quite good at that, and there's Livermore. The guy is a genius, and we're 2-0 up after 13 minutes. I like this. I like this a lot. So the start couldn't be any better. We're 18 minutes in. Almost Cairo. He does a reasonable job there, heading the ball away. But Mundle is through. This could be 3, and this could be all over. It is. I think that's offside, folks. I think that's offside, unfortunately. He was standing in an offside position, surely. He wasn't, Well, it's given. Mundle, who has worked his socks off in this early part. He had the original shot. No, he was standing on side, and we've gone 3-0 up, and there's less than 20 minutes played. This is what I wanted to see. We're going to see something back from the boys in blue. Romford are going to be very disappointed with their first half of performance, but Latham goes long. Headed away by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a beautiful finish. That's not a non-league finish, that isn't. I mean, the goalkeeper did well, I think, to clear it, but, I mean, no. No. Here's Duncan. It's a lovely clearance. It's all he had to do there. And here's Barker. And yeah, look at that. It was just curled in. Well, here's Lovelock. getting his chance on the right side. Calendar got it back, but it's a dreadful ball. It's Musqui. He hasn't scored yet. Oh, just wide. Musqui. He's pretty much scored every single game. He's an absolute beast. Okwundu does a little bit of a controversial turn here. Lovelock into Perkins. Lovelock goes long. It's through. It's Mundle. Pass it. Oh, wow. Off the bar. I mean, we could have been 4-1 up at that point. Here's Musqui now. Is he going to have a shot? It's the new guy. Heads it onto the bar. He shows he's going to be a bit of a danger. What a half of football. I mean, I think one goal for them is you know, they took their chance. What can we say? But a really, really solid first half. Very, very pleased with that. Cannot be any more pleased. They're all delighted with the team talk. We're coming out. More of the same, please, folks. More of the same. Now, can we have someone losing ahead of us? Doesn't look like it, but it'd be kind of nice. Well, Lovelock's come off. Barton's on that right side. Been pretty pleased with Lovelock since he's come on. Taylor with a great shot. Almost goal number 4 there. And they're going to have to deal with our big man on the near post. Oh, there he goes. Oh, coming in like a train he was. Well, Perkins is coming off. We've got Howland can come on now, who is equally good on the wing. I'm really quite happy with the way things are going at the minute. But we're 90 just into it in injury time here. 3 minutes of injury time to go. We have dominated this beyond domination. It's been fantastically good. But here they go. Are they going to get a late chance here? Oh, they do. Wow. They've had a 0.15 XG and they have scored 2 goals. So that's not ideal, but they ain't getting them back into this. And it's 3-2. Should never have been that close, but what a performance there from the boys. We've absolutely dominated that. We were fantastic through the middle. Mundle was brilliant. The 2 centre-backs played well. Livermore was superb. Some lovely through balls there. And Blacker doing well on the left side. Didn't get the performance from Perkins this time, but wow. You know, we keep playing like that. We are going to be pushing hard at those playoff positions, and that, my friends, is what I want to see. I think we've definitely got the team to do it. It's just whether we've got the number of games to manage to do that. Right, looking at the final results here, you can see Felixstowe a very narrow victory in their match over Concord, 1-0. Averley, they, I think, must have got a victory in their match. No, they lost 1-0 against Hornchurch, so we've moved slightly closer to Averley, which is all right. And Enfield, who smashed us, won their match, and Haringey also won their match as well. So it's all fun and games, isn't it, for the guys up the top? We have pushed our way a little bit further out of this melee of teams, and hopefully we are going to be pushing into that playoffs. I think we've got enough about ourselves to get in there, but it's going to be tough. So we've not got many games left, and I wonder quite where I think we'll come back somewhere in the middle here, maybe for Wroxham or Hullbridge. See where we are. Hullbridge top of the league, Wroxham 15. So you're looking at the teams. We've got Malden and Tiptree. This feels a big game. If we can win that, that'd be massive. Cogs Hill, who are 12th at home. Feels like a similar level of game, and we smashed Romford. Haybridge at bottom. You feel there's points to be won here. It's just someone needs to go on a bad run in the playoffs, and we need to kind of make the most of it. And then Hullbridge, top of the league. It's going to be tough, but have the changes we've made, have they done what we needed to? Admiral Musqui now 17 goals. He's just 2 off being the leading scorer. The number of goals this guy has scored since we've come in. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Since we've been here, it's amazing to see. So very, very happy with his performances every single week. Right, folks, well, there we go. Let me know what you thought about that. Are we going to do it? Are we going to have enough about ourselves to get into that playoff zone? We are pushing hard, but it just feels like we're just pushing it hard a little bit too late. I'm hoping that's not the case, but we never know. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you very shortly. Goodbye.